Otesha. Otesha project, what does it mean? Otesha, it's a global project on sustainable development education. First of all, it's a lot of energy of people belonging to Piste Solidaire that want to promote what young people can do in sustainable development, in sustainable consumption. So this project, it's a long-term project with several actions, which the Ride Tour is one of them.
Welcome to Otesha Ride Tour France. For the last 10 days we've been doing the first project in France of Otesha Ride Tour. This is a youth exchange, which means to say that 7 different countries have participated, with young people coming from
Indonesia,
Senegal,
Portugal, Catalonia,
from Greece, Polonaise, France.
Italy.
It's a really multicultural cultural diversity has been the theme around which we've been building the project. During the Otesha Ride Tour France, we've been here at the campsite Eco-Responsable in French, which is a responsible consumption camping, where they've already thought about many elements needed for everyone to consume more responsibly. So they have their mobile homes, they're all kitted out with all types of energy saving devices, and throughout their thinking it fits in with the Otesha theme, which we found really good, with the recycling and everything. The main theme of the week has been sustainable consumption, and in particular the actions we can all do to have a positive impact on the environment and also on the human beings around us, our family, our friends, and also people we don't know. As we know, the Otesha idea is based upon bikes. So this week we've been touring on bikes, going around the different cities. We've talked to the local people. We've also done the piece of theatre, and I think this shows to a public, because we are such a big group, that the need to go get on our bikes, and also to get off our cars. Stop using our cars, because around here, this area here, the south of France, Marseille and the near town of Toulon are really jam-packed full of cars, and there is a real need for people to change their culture and to start using the bike, start using other modes of transport, the bus, okay, because it's not only harmful for the environment, but it's harmful for how we feel, I think, inside our cars, getting frustrated in traffic jams all week long. Welcome to the Otesha Ride Tour Theatre. We are here in Le Crau, a small town in the south of France, to give the Otesha Ride Tour to pupils of Le Crau Comprehensive School. The pupils are between the ages of 11 to 14, and we have given them some ideas about how they can act to consume more responsibly in their daily lives. We have given a piece of theatre with 4 different parts. Okay, the first part is about the clothing. We can think about how we use our clothing and how we buy our clothing and where the origins come from. The second part is the transport and the choices we make in our everyday lives when we need to move. And the third part is water. that we have shown, we have a Senegalese and an Indonesian here, and we have shown the problems that face these countries with only scarce resources of water. And afterwards we have given the actions we can all do in our daily lives to reduce our water consumption. The final part of the theatre was the story of Ryan. Ryan was a young Canadian boy who, after seeing a piece of theatre at his local school, he came home and decided to change the way that he used his water in his everyday life and his family. And afterwards, after saving for 6 to 8 months, he managed to save enough money for people to build a well in Uganda. Okay, so now Ryan, we have given this piece of theatre about Ryan and how from this small piece of action to save water in his everyday lives, he has now grown an association very large which serves many people all over Africa. The final part of the theatre was to exchange with the young people, the pupils of Le Crau, and ask for their ideas of what they can do in their everyday lives to help both the environment and the human beings and the human beings who live here all around the world. So we have given them a postcard for them to fill out. They will fill out the poster and they will give an action that they will do in their everyday lives. Okay, and after they have made this action, they are then going to send this postcard to us at Otesha at Piste Solidaire in Marseille, and we will then put them on the website and also send a copy to the pupils here in Le Crau.
It was so interesting, so well done, and when you realize that it's been done in 3 days, it's really very good. So we enjoyed that, and then we had a little exchange with the people. And they had to fill in cards, like little postcards, so they could send it and give them their ideas. And we thought that our pupils were interested and they could respond and they could give their answers to the questions, to the group's question. And that was really great.
One of the important elements of Otesha, the Otesha Ride Tour here in France, has been the Dreams workshop and the Actions workshop we have done today. We asked the participants to think about their local area, their town, their city, or their village, and start to think about 20, 40, 50 years into the future, and the dream that they would like to see in their, for the future of their town. How would they like to see it changed, and what would they like to see it? So we have asked them to give a sentence, a phrase about this, their dream, also to draw their dream, and to give some key words about this dream. This is really important because it gives the participants to start thinking about the future and how they can act. Okay, so the first stage was the dreams, and now we went to the action. The action workshop was to do with, we give participants a postcard, okay, and then they write on the postcard the first action they can do to make their dream reality. We know that in the future it's going to take a lot of action to move towards our dreams, but we need to start somewhere. So they are going to write on their postcards the first thing they can do, the first problem maybe that they can tackle in their everyday life. Maybe it's a project, maybe it's just something they do, a small thing they can do.